Picture this: the pitch-black depths of the ocean, where sunlight never reaches, and strange creatures lurk in the shadows. Suddenly, a massive, otherworldly figure appears, its long tentacles twisting in the darkness. This is the giant squid, one of the most mysterious and elusive creatures of the deep. For centuries, it was the stuff of legend, feared by sailors and whispered about in myths. But today, we know it's real, and it's even more fascinating than we ever imagined. So what exactly is a giant squid? As its name suggests, it's one of the largest creatures in the ocean. These massive invertebrates can grow up to 40 feet long, with some unconfirmed reports suggesting they could be even larger. That's about the length of a school bus. Their long, slender bodies and huge eyes make them look like something out of science fiction, but they're very much a part of our planet's natural world. Let's start with those eyes. Giant squids have the largest eyes of any animal on Earth, about the size of a dinner plate. But why do they need such big eyes? Well, the deep sea is a world of eternal darkness, and these large eyes help the squid spot the faintest traces of light, like the bioluminescence of smaller creatures or the silhouette of a predator, such as a sperm whale. Imagine being able to detect even the slightest glimmer of light in a place where sunlight never penetrates. Now, we can't talk about the giant squid without mentioning its tentacles. These are not just for show. They're the squid's primary hunting tools. Giant squids have 8 arms and 2 long tentacles lined with hundreds of suction cups, each with sharp, serrated edges. When a giant squid hunts, it uses its tentacles to grab onto prey, pulling it in toward its powerful beak. Yes, a beak, where it slices and dices its meal. This beak is so strong it can crush through the tough shells of crustaceans and the bones of fish. But here's something even more amazing: the battle of the deep between giant squids and their only known predator, the sperm whale. It's like something out of an underwater gladiator match. Sperm whales dive to extreme depths in search of food, and one of their favorite meals is, you guessed it, giant squid. The evidence? Scientists have found sperm whales with scars and sucker marks all over their skin, signs of a titanic struggle with these elusive creatures. Giant squids, however, aren't just prey. They're master hunters themselves. Using a combination of stealth, speed, and those powerful tentacles, they ambush fish, crustaceans, and even smaller squids. They can move through the water with a jet propulsion system, shooting water out of a siphon near their heads, allowing them to escape predators or chase down prey with incredible speed. Despite their size and the stories surrounding them, giant squids have been one of the most difficult creatures to study. They live in the deep ocean, thousands of feet below the surface, in a realm where humans rarely go. In fact, it wasn't until 2004 that scientists captured the first images of a living giant squid in its natural habitat. And in 2012, the first video footage was taken. These creatures were so elusive that for centuries, they were only known to us through the occasional dead squid that washed up on shore. One of the most intriguing things about the giant squid is how little we still know about them. Scientists are working to unlock the mysteries of their behavior, biology, and role in the deep sea ecosystem. But it's tough when your subject lives in one of the most extreme and inaccessible environments on Earth. Now let's talk about their place in myth and legend. For centuries, sailors spoke of monstrous sea creatures like the kraken, capable of dragging entire ships under the sea. These stories were likely inspired by sightings of giant squids. The idea of a creature with long, writhing tentacles and a mysterious nature struck fear into the hearts of those who sailed the seas. Even today, giant squids captivate our imaginations, often appearing in movies, books, and folklore as symbols of the unknown and the monstrous. But in reality, these creatures are not monsters. They are remarkable animals, perfectly adapted to life in the deep ocean. Their massive size, incredible hunting abilities, and elusive nature make them one of the most fascinating animals on the planet. And as we continue to explore the deep sea, who knows what else we'll learn about these giants of the deep. Before we wrap up, let's recap. The giant squid is a colossal creature of the deep with the largest eyes in the animal kingdom and long tentacles that make it a formidable predator. They engage in epic battles with sperm whales and remain one of the ocean's greatest mysteries. But as elusive as they are, They play a crucial role in the deep-sea ecosystem. Thanks for joining me on this deep dive into the world of the giant squid. If you found this video as mind-blowing as I did, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more awesome marine life content. And tell me in the comments, what would you do if you came face to face with a giant squid?